Hello traders, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Norman Trader, and in today's episode we are going to analyze market structure. When you open your chart, the first thing you should do is to understand the market structure. If you have no understanding of the market structure, then you are not trading, you are doing gambling. Like on this chart on the screen, you can see clearly that the market was in an uptrend. There was a series of higher highs, lower highs, 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 higher highs. So in this chart, you can see there was a series of break of structure, creating higher highs and lower highs. At this point here, there was change of character. So in this market, we are going to draw our levels, and you are going to understand more of what I talk by market structure. So in this case, you can see here there was a break of structure, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, break of structure. There was break of structure. There was a small break of structure there. There was a small break of structure there, and there was also break of structure there, and there we have change of character. Okay, and here we have break of structure. Okay, and here we have a break of structure. Okay, now this is what we mean by market structure. If you open any chart, you must have a clear understanding of a market structure. You can see the market was creating a series of higher highs and lower highs, and it was breaking subsequent market break of structure. It was creating continuous high highs and low highs, and this is what we call an uptrend. But at this point here, there was a break of lower high, and this is now what we call change of character. And you can see the momentum which was there when there was a break of this structure here, which we call change of character. There was a lot of imbalance. So when the market is on this point, actually we draw some of these levels like this. Like this one here, this is an order block. Okay, that's an order block, and you can see when the market was in an uptrend, it broke the order block. We also have this area here which we call a flip zone. This area, most of the people, they call it a flip zone, and you can see even the flip zone, there was some reaction at this level here. Okay, those are now supply zones. Let me just call them supply zones in general. Okay, and then there is this zone here. This zone here, I would also call it a supply zone, because you can see a supply zone, there must be an imbalance and there must be a break of structure. So that is a valid supply zone, or in other terms, an order block. There are different terms which are used in trading, so some of the terms might sound new, some of the terms might sound familiar. Okay, and at this point here we had this was a last low, and when this is the last low, we can see that by the last low, this is a order block. Do you know why I call this an order block? because you can see here clearly there was a break of structure, right? So with this break of structure here, we always mark the last high. Okay, this was the last high that led to this break of structure here. Okay, that was the last high that led to this. Let me just write it that led to this break of structure here. All right. So that high, the reason we say that it was change of character is because you can see this is break of structure. This is the high or the supply zone that led to this break of structure. Okay, or even this here you can call it as a flip zone that led to this break of structure. So when we are trading, we always do one thing. We identify this is like a swing high and this is a this is a swing low. Okay, so when this high is broken, we always say that is change of character. That is automatic, guys. If this happens, we call it change of character. And you can see clearly here, when we are always trading, this is our swing high and this is our swing low. When this high is broken, this is change of character. When this low is broken, that is break of structure to the continuous trend downside. And in this case, we can see the swing high was broken. So that is, because we were in a downtrend, that is a change of character. Because the market has shifted from downtrend to uptrend, right? Okay. At that point here now, this is our swing high. Okay. Now, this is our swing low. This is our swing high. Okay. Okay. At that point here now, when there is a change of character, most of the time the market retests the order block that led to the change of character. And this is a order block that led to the change of character. And since it was in a downtrend and it has shifted to uptrend, this is a demand zone. Okay. And you can see after the market tapped the demand zone, there was a lot of imbalance here. There was a lot of buying pressure, which led to a continuous of market moving upward. Alright. These now, I will call them supply zones. That is supply. So the reason we mark these areas is so that when the market is on the, like this one was in a downtrend, when it's in an uptrend, we can see the reaction of these zones. Okay. In this level here, we can see there was a imbalance. There was a gap. This we call it a gap. This we call it a gap. And when a gap is created, that shows us that there is a lot of buying pressure or selling pressure depending to how the gap was created. If this is an uptrend, this is a buying pressure, which was much more than the selling pressure. Alright? Okay. In this now, let us see how the market was reacting to these supply zones. And you can see here, the first touch of the supply zone, there was some rejection. And that is why we are always told, guys, don't always sell at supply zones and buy at demand zones. We always sell at supply zones when we see that there is a change of character in a lower time frame. Like this one is a 4-hour time frame. If we go to 1-hour time frame, If we go to 1-hour time frame, okay, wait. If we go to 1-hour time frame, it will be different with what you are seeing here. This is 4-hour time frame, 1-hour time frame. Okay. You can see this is 1 hour time frame. This is a 1 hour time frame. You can see the reaction which was there. There was some reaction there, and that is why we are always told don't sell at surprise zones without proper confirmation. One candle doesn't give you a proper confirmation that you start taking sales. Like in this case here, if you just look at this red candle here and you took a sell without proper risk management, you get you go negative, because we don't always sell at surprise zones without proper confirmation on a lower time frame. Okay, there's an area also here which I call the flip zone. You can also see on the flip zone there was some reaction. The reaction was, it was showing that the market is changing to bearish, and in this case the reason I say you must have a confirmation, just look at this area here, okay, and this area here. Let me change this one to something black, and this area here, this area here, okay. If you look at that area, there was a pullback. For me, I would prefer if it is to sell. Okay, you see this is a supply zone, and this is a trading range which I was showing you now. Okay, this is a trading range. This and this, swing high, swing low. If this pullback crossed below this zone here, I would say it's a reversal, or because it has broken the last swing low, because it's creating higher highs, lower highs. So if it broke this zone here, I would wait for a pullback and sell, targeting which point? This demand zone here. Alright, okay, but because it's within the range, and if you use a Fibonacci tool here, you see it was retracing at around 50, below 50%. Okay, now from there, let's see how this supply zone here was reacting. And mind you, this supply zone here, if we just look at this supply zone here, this is a higher time frame supply zone, so you have to be very careful. You can see it's on the top, and if you just look at this properly, this supply zone here, the market broke it very fast. Okay, even it didn't stop even a little bit. So at this zone here now, how I remember I had taken this trade. Now I want to show you how we take trades in areas like this. When this market broke up here, let me show you. This is a break of structure. Alright, another break of structure is at this level here which I had drawn this. Okay, let me delete that one. Bear with me, guys, I'm not very good in drawing. Okay, this is another break of structure, but I will not consider that one first. I've just decided to draw. Okay, I'm now talking of this supply zone. The reason I was saying don't always sell at supply zones or always buy at demand zone is for these scenarios here. You see some of the people, oh, okay, it's on supply zone, let's sell now. Okay, it's on a demand zone, let us buy. This is higher time frame supply zone, and if you look at it carefully, it was broken with one candle. Okay, this was a break of structure. Okay, this is I always call them internal break of structure. And if there's a internal break of structure here, in every trend like this demand zone here, there are always several demand zones, and some of them are hidden demand zones. Okay, in this case here, we can also we always target areas like this one here. And if you look carefully somewhere in future, you see the market reacting too much on this area here. Even this one, there's a candle of demand zone. So when the market broke this higher time frame supply zone, it retested at this point here to fill these imbalances here, and it retested, failed to break, and it was somehow ranging on this zone here. Alright, now for this area, that is why I told you there's one rule, there's only one rule I believe in when you are doing market structure, and this rule is drawing the swing high and the swing low, and that is what we call a trading range. So if the market breaks here, that is a continuation of an uptrend. If the market breaks this zone here, that is a shift of market direction. Now if it breaks at this zone here, it will be going on a bearish. This is a break of structure. The market never broke the swing low, it broke the swing high, so the market will continue in a uptrend. This is another break of structure. And now for this case here, maybe I might be so fast, but I will show you. For this break of structure here, you can see this is a swing low and this is a swing high. So I always check if the market will break this or this, and you can see it broke this point here. And for this scenario, there is this order block here which was retested by the market, and the market has been obeying that order block for so long. You can even see some of the reasons we always look at the candles, and you have to be careful with the candles. In my previous video, and if you have not watched the video, you have to go and check. We said that supply and demand zones are areas of where there is extreme buying and selling by the buyers. There is a volume of orders which have been executed by buyers or the seller. Like in this zone, you can see here, the candlestick which is here, there was a lot of imbalance here. So there was massive volume of buying pressure. There was a lot of buying pressure here, which led to this break of structure. So this is an area to watch. And also this area, we also watch this demand zones here. You can see here there was a boom, imbalance, a lot of buying pressure, and that is why you are seeing the market is reacting on those areas here very much. So you have to be very keen on checking at those areas, because those are areas that the market is reacting to. So you have to be very careful about them. Okay, now guys, I will end this video here because I have to create shorter videos for you to understand. If I make long videos, it will be very hard for you to understand. And if you like this video guys, please kindly subscribe, share, and like, and I will be able to get motivated and make for you more videos so that I can explain to you deep on how market structure works and what to look up to when trading. I will give you more details, and also I will give you live analysis or market analysis for tomorrow. I will give you a lot of stuff. All the knowledge I have, I will share with you guys. So please kindly subscribe, like, and share. Thank you guys.